Hello students, welcome to another video of English language. In this video, we are going to focus on audio and video books with a special emphasis on The Lottery, the story authored by Shirley Jackson. Now first of all, I want to ask you a question. How is listening to an audiobook different from reading a book? Yes. Okay. It's more interesting, more captivating, right? Now the next question is, what makes a great audiobook narrator? The one who has more expressions, tone, intonation? Obviously right. Now let's meet the author. The author, Shirley Jackson. She is an acclaimed American author and who's famous for writing gothic horror and psychological suspense. The famous books that she has written is, first is the story only, what we are going to talk about today, The Lottery, which is a critique of blind tradition. And then she has also written some novels such as The Haunting of the Hill House or We Have Lived in the Castle. Now let's talk about The Lottery, the story we are focusing on. Now this setting, if we talk about, it's in a small, nondescript rural town and the incident takes place on a warm and sunny summer morning. The plot of this story is, it's an annual ritual called the Lottery. And it starts as a seemingly innocent tradition which quickly turns sinister as the true purpose of the lottery is revealed. Then comes the theme of the story. The theme says, people blindly follow traditions without questioning them. And then it is the banality of evil. It is believed that evil is committed by some specific people who are by nature evil. But in this story we see how ordinary people commit horrific acts under the name of tradition or authority. And then this story revolves around one particular annual ritual which is known as the lottery. Now that we know the background, theme and all the plot, settings, everything about the story, let's start with the characters and listen to the story with full interest.
Tessie Hutchinson, the main character who becomes the story's tragic victim. She initially appears cheerful but protests when she is selected in the lottery. Next is Mr. Summers, the man who organizes the lottery and other civic events representing authority and tradition. Then is Mr. Graves, the village postmaster who helps conduct the lottery, symbolizing the weight of tradition. Next is Old Man Warner, the oldest villager, a staunch defender of the lottery, symbolizing blind adherence to tradition. Next is Bill Hutchinson, Tessie's husband, who draws the initial slip for his family and shows no resistance to the ritual. Then is the Hutchinson children, Bill Jr., Nancy and little Davy, representing the generational continuation of tradition. Last, the villagers, various unnamed townspeople who participate in and perpetuate the ritual, embodying group mentality and societal pressure. Shirley Jackson's The Lottery is a story about a small village that holds a strange and shocking tradition. Every year, on a warm summer day, all the villagers gather in the town square for an event called the Lottery. The mood at the beginning feels normal and cheerful. Children play, men and women chat, and everyone seems to know each other well. The person in charge, Mr. Summers, arrives with a black box. This box contains slips of paper, one of which is marked with a black dot. Each head of the household steps forward to draw a slip. And for a while, it feels like a routine part of village life. However, there's an undercurrent of unease, though no one openly talks about it. When the Hutchinson family draws the paper with the black dot, the mood changes. Tessie Hutchinson, the mother, immediately protests, saying the process wasn't fair. But her complaints are ignored as the villagers focus on the next step. The family now has to draw again to determine who among them will win the lottery. Tessie ends up with a marked slip and the story takes a horrifying turn. The villagers, including Tessie's own friends and family, begin to pick up stones they had prepared earlier. Without hesitation, they surround her and stone her to death. It becomes clear that the lottery is not about winning a prize. It's a ritual sacrifice meant to ensure the village's prosperity, such as a good harvest. The story ends abruptly, leaving the reader stunned. Jackson doesn't explain why the villagers continue this brutal tradition, but the message is clear. People can commit terrible acts when they blindly follow outdated customs without questioning them. The lottery serves as a powerful reminder of the dangers of conformity and the dark side of human nature.
Now that you have listened to the story, I want to bring your focus towards the literary devices used in the story. And the main is symbolism. There are some very important symbols which we need to focus on. First is the black box. It symbolizes tradition and resistance to change. We want to follow the things as they are continuing from ages. The next is stones. They represent community and collective violence. And the last one is marked paper. It is an arbitrary symbol of unfair fate. And then comes the most important part, why we listen to such stories. That is the message. A message is conveyed to all the listeners. What is the message? It warns us about the dangers of blindly following harmful traditions. We must question, we must keep our eyes open. So please follow this message. And now is the time for your task. What is that? The story was published in 1948. Do you think it might reflect or critique any social or cultural issues relevant to that time period? Hope you have enjoyed this story. That's all for today. See you in the next video.